so factoring of polynomials. In factoring of polynomials, we have an important terms or meron tayong mga dapat na terms na dapat nating maintindihan or maunawaan. Para saan ba yon? Ano ba yung mga gamit nila? Okay? So, first we have the greatest common factor or the GCF. It refers to the common factor having the greatest numerical factor, greatest numerical, and with the variables having the least degree. Okay? Greatest numerical, least degree naman po. Later, mas maintindihan natin with example. Okay? Kung ano ba yung greatest numerical and least degree na sinasabi sa GCF. Next is the prime factors. Prime factors only one and itself. Pag hindi ako maririnig or choppy, ako sabihan niyo ako para alam ko. Prime factors only one and itself. Okay? So, ano-ano ba yung mga numbers na yung factors nila is tanging 1 at saka yung sarili lang nila. So, for example, 3. The factors of 3 is only 1 and 3. Yung sarili nila, 1 times 3, 3. So, wala nang ibang number. So, about 7. So, that is also prime numbers kasi si 7, ang factor niya lang is 1 and 7. Pag sinabing factors, ano-ano ba yung numbers na kapag dinivide sa kanila, whole number dapat yung sagot, okay? Hindi pwedeng decimal, hindi pwedeng fraction. So that is the prime numbers. How about monomial? From the word mono, it means 1. So it is an algebraic expression consisting of one term. Okay. So pag sinabing one term, isang term lang, monomial. Kapag dalawang term na, for example, x squared plus 6, so x squared is the one term, plus 6, yung 6 is the second term. So, dalawang term na yon. Ang tawag dun kapag dalawang term, binomial. Okay, kapag tatlong term na, trinomial. 4 and onwards and marami pa iba, that is considered as polynomial. Okay? Polynomial expressions combined with constant. Constant, it means number. So, for example, 6x plus 5. Ang constant natin doon is yung 5. Okay, ang tawag po dun sa number na yun is, or sa term na yun is 5. How about standard form? Standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c. Pag sinabing standard form, dapat naka-arrange in order from the highest degree to the lowest or to the constant. So, squared, kung mapapansin nyo, ax squared plus bx plus c. Naka-arrange siya according to the number of constant or degree. Now, so we have the greatest common factor. Again, greatest common factor, having the greatest numerical factor, and having the least degree. Okay, so para mas maintindihan natin, let's have an example. Find the GCF of each pair of monomials. So, example number 1. So, in finding the GCF, meron tayong dalawang paraan. So, we have two ways. First is by listing all possible factor of that given numbers. Ano ba yung given natin? 6x squared and 15x raised to 4. So, first, ang una natin gagawin is hahanapin natin or maglilista tayo ngayon ng possible factor ng 6 and 15. First, okay, let's put 6 and 15. Okay? So, ano rin mga number na possible factor ng 6? So, 6 and 1. Pwede, because 6 divided by 1, that is 6. How about 2? Pwede ba kay 6? Pwede. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Tama? How about 3? Pwede din kay 6 because 6 divided by 3, that is 2. And also, so 4 is not a factor of 6 because 6 divided by 4, magiging fraction na siya. 6 over 4, that is the half. Okay, so babalik na siya kay Sa sarili niya, 6. What is the variable of our 6x squared? Bring down the x squared. Okay, how about 15? 15, it is the factor of 1 and 15. Yes, possible. How about 3? Pwede din siya. Because 3 divided by 15, 15 divided by 3, that is 5. Okay, how about 4? Hindi pwede si 4. How about 5? Pwede,
Pwede.
pwede si 5, yes. Because 15 divided by 5, 3.
3.
Okay, so how about 6? Hindi na pwede si 6, 7, 8. Hindi na pwede. So, the last is 15. Now, what is the variable of our 15x raised to 4? X raised to 4. So, bring down x raised to 4. Now, paano po ba kukunin yung GCF? Or paano ba mag-identify ng GCF? So, ganito. So, titignan natin kung ano yung magiging common from the words greatest common. Okay? So, sa numerical natin or numbers, ano ba yung makikita natin kay 6 at meron din si 15? So, merong 1 and 1. Okay? Pero anong sabi? The greatest, yung pinakamataas. So, therefore, ang meron lang naman na parehas or common na meron kay 6 and 15 is only the number
3.
3. Very good. So therefore, ang kukunin nating numerical is 3. How about our variable? Ang sabi naman po sa variable is the least degree. Ano ba yung tinatawag na degree? Yun yung exponent natin. Okay? Tulad ng squared, cube, raised to 4. So that is the degree. Pinakamababa naman daw po na degree yung kukunin natin. So ano yung pinakamababang variable natin dyan? With the least degree.
1.
Variable, anak, variable. Ano ba yung mga variable? Yung pinaka-common na ginagamit natin is x and y, di ba? O ano yung variable dyan na may pinakamababang exponent? Of course, the x squared, okay? So therefore, our GCF now is of 6x squared and 15x raised to 4. Our greatest common factor is 3x raised to 2. Okay? So, ganun lang po mag-identify ng GCF. Yung common na number na pinakamataas is 3 and yung pinakamababang exponent ng variable which is x squared. Kasi mas mataas si 4. So, therefore, ang kukunin natin is x raised to 2. Now, next. So, another way is ganito naman. So, kapag master na natin mag-factor, so, mabilis na lang natin paglaruan yung mga numbers kung ano yung factor nila. So, mas madali lang to. So, since alam na natin, yung factor ng 6 is 2 and 3 agad yon. That is the prime numbers, the prime factors of 6. 2 and 3. How about 15? Okay, yung prime factors ng 15 is 3 and 5. Okay? So, anong common nila? 3. So, hindi na natin kailangan maglista ng maraming numbers. As long as alam na natin factor, so mas mabilis siya. Yung common nila is 3. Ano yung pinakamababang variable? With the lowest degree or the least degree, x squared. So, ganun lang din. Another example. So, we have 6a and 18a, b. Okay, so we have, okay, may mali ako dito. Huwag nyo na lang pansinin. We have the 6a squared. Yung squared, wala yan. Nalagyan ko lang. Edit ko na lang mamaya. So, we have 6a and 18a, b. Okay, again, hahanapin natin yung factor ni 6 and 18. So, we all know that 6, the prime factor is 2 and 3. How about 18? So, 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. So, therefore, the prime factors of 18 is 2 at 2 times 3 times 3. How about the variable? Copy the variables a of our 6a and bring down the variable a and b for the 18. Now, titignan natin kung ano lang ba yung common nila. Ano yung common nilang dalawa. So, as you can see, we have 2, 3, and si 18, merong dalawang 3. ang tanong, ano po ba yung kukunin namin? Hanggang saan po yung kukunin namin? If may common naman po. Kung ano lang yung meron kay 6 na meron din kay 18, so since si 6, isa lang yung 3 niya. So therefore, dapat ang kukunin natin ng 3 kay 18, isa lang din. So, our GCF ay, as you can see, so bring down to 3. So yung isang 3 dito, hindi na siya kasama. Kasi nga, ang common lang nila is itong dalawa lang. Okay? And then, how about the variable A? Okay, so yung pinakamababa is parehas sila A. So bring down A. How about B? Kasama po ba yung B, ma'am? Hindi na, kasi wala kay 6A. So therefore, our GCF is 2 times 3, 6. Copy the variable A. So that is our greatest common factor of 6A and 18AB. Now, next. Find the GCF of each pair of monomials. So, another example, we have 10a and 12a squared b. So, as you can see, the prime factors of 10 is 2 and 5. Then bring down the variable a. And how about 12? The prime factors of 12, 2, 2, and 3. 2 times 2, 4, times 3, 12. Then copy the a squared and the variable b. So what is their common? Only the 2. Merong dalawang 2 si 12, pero tulad nga ng sinabi ko, kung ano lang yung meron kay 10, yun lang din dapat ang kukunin natin kay 12. So 2. How about the variable? So si 10a, we have the variable a. Si 12a squared b, so mas mataas yung kay 12a. So kukunin natin is the variable a. 2a. How about b? Hindi na siya kasama kasi wala kay 10. So dapat kung ano lang yung common nila, yun na yung kukunin natin. So therefore, our GCF is 2A.
2A.
Okay. Next. So this time, we're going to factor polynomials. So ano ba yung purpose ni factor or factoring of polynomial? Bakit ba kailangan i-factor? Okay? So, factoring polynomial, it is rewriting a polynomial as a product of polynomials of smaller degree. Okay? So, ang purpose ni factoring polynomial, ipa-factor natin siya or pababain natin yung degree niya with their group. Pero kapag in-expand ulit natin, be sure na babalik at babalik siya sa pinaka-original na expression. Okay? Okay, factoring polynomial. So, in polynomial, magagamit natin si GCF. Okay, dapat alam natin mag-identify ng GCF para mas mabilis lang sa atin mag-factor ng polynomial. Okay, example number 1, we have 4x squared plus 6x. Okay, first, how to get the GCF? So, factor natin yung 4x squared. Factor of 4 is 2 times 2. Tama? How about 6x? Factor of 6 is 2 times 3.
3.
Okay, what is their common?
2.
Okay, very good, Lance. That is, the common is 2. How about the variable? Ano yung kukunin nating variable?
Times 2 po.
Times? Anong variable, Lance?
2 po.
The number is 2. How about the variable?
X.
Okay, x. Bakit x? Kasi nga po, yung pinaka-least degree of variable. Okay, so therefore, our GCF is 2x. So, ma'am, paano po ba kukunin yung factored form? Okay, pag nagpa-factor tayo, since meron na tayong GCF, okay, kunin natin yung GCF, and then, using the GCF, i-divide natin dito sa original expression natin. Okay, divide. Divide by term by the GCF. First term, so 4x squared divided by 2x. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Ito yon. How about x squared divided by x? So kapag nag-divide ng variables, minus the exponent. Okay, 2 minus 1 kasi may imaginary 1 yung 2x natin. So therefore, 2 minus 1, that is x na lang po. 2x. And our second term, 6x divided by 2x. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Tama? Okay? How about x divided by x, the variable x? So
Minus
magiging 0 na yon kasi 1 minus 1 is 0.
T.
So cancel na yung variable natin. So therefore, our factor form is 2x times 2x plus 3. Okay, so kapag in-expand natin or kapag t-times natin, babalik din siya dito, 4x squared plus 6x. So, yun yung trabaho ni factoring. Pinapaliit niya yung value ng degree by grouping. Okay, next. Another example is where 3x squared plus 6x. Now, what is the factor of 3? 3 and 1. Okay, how about 6? 2 and 3. What is their common?
3.
3. How about the variable?
X.
3x. So 3x is our GCF. What is the factored form? Again, i-divide natin term by term using the GCF. Original term, ano yung original term natin? 3x squared plus 6x divided by the GCF. So, ganyan yung magiging sagot. 3x squared divided by 3x, that is x. Because 3 divided by 3, 1. X squared minus x squared divided by x. So, 2 minus 1, 1 lang din po. So, kaya x na lang. Automatic na merong exponent na 1 yan and merong numerical coefficient na 1. Okay, so mga imaginary lang yan but may 1 na value yan. So, x na lang ilalagay natin para hindi pangit tignan. Okay, kasi pag nilagyan pa ng 1x dyan, pangit na, di ba? So, x na lang po. Automatic na merong 1 yan na exponent and numerical coefficient. Next, 6x divided by 3x, that is 2. X divided by x, 0 na po. So, therefore, the factor form is 3x plus times x plus 2. And the last one is 6x raised to 4 minus 14x squared. So, again, by finding the GCF, get the factor of 6. We all know that 2 and 3 is the prime factor of 6. How about 14? What is the prime factor of 14? 2 and 7. Okay, 2 times 7, 14. And then, what is their common?
2.
2. Very good sila. Sila lang sumasagot. And then, the variable is x squared. Okay?
X.
So, we have, so our GCF is 2x squared. And our factored form, as I have said, i-divide lang po natin si GCF in our original polynomial or expression. So, 6x raised to 4 divided by 2x squared. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. X raised to 4 divided by x squared. Minus lang po natin. 4 minus 2, kaya siya squared kasi 2. 3x squared. Okay, yun yung first term natin. For the second term, 14x squared divided by 2x. 14 divided by 2, that is 7. X squared divided by x squared, that is 0. So, therefore, 7 na lang siya. So, that is our final factored form. So, ganyan lang po mag-factor ng polynomial. By, first is finding the GCF para mabilis ma-factor. Now, meron tayong tinatawag na factoring difference of two squares. Okay? In factor, in factoring difference of two squares, so ganito yung mangyayari. So, ganito yung magiging itsura ng factor niya. Okay? That is the quantity A plus B and A minus B. Okay, tulad na sinabi nga dito, the factors of, this is A squared ha, A squared minus B squared are A plus B and A minus B. Okay, so para mas maintindihan, for example, but before that, so these are the numbers that has perfect square. Okay, yan yung mga possible numbers or some numbers that has a perfect square. Tulad ng 25. That is the perfect square of 5. Another example is 81. Perfect square of 9 because 9 times 9, 81. Another example, 64. 8 times 8, that is 64. So
64.
64, that is the perfect square of 8. 8. Okay. Another one, 121. That is the perfect square of 11.
Okay.
Okay. Familiarize niyo yung mga perfect square ha para mas mabilis kayo mag-factor or para mas familiar sa inyo. So kapag nakita nyo, okay, 121. Yung factor niyan or perfect square niyan is 11. How about 100? That is a
10.
perfect square of 10. Okay? Now, so let's factor difference of two squares. For example, bakit ba tinatawag siya na difference of two squares? Because the x squared has a perfect square and also 4. Okay, ano ba yung perfect square ng x squared? That is the perfect square of x. How about 4?
2.
Okay, very good. That is the perfect square of 2. Now, so tulad ng sinabi kanina, dapat ganito yung magiging factored form natin. Ganito magiging itsura niya. Okay? So, para mangyari yan, first, okay, that is our given. Sinulat ko lang ulit. So first, we're going to rewrite as difference of two squares. Okay? So i-rewrite natin as difference of two squares. So what is the perfect square of x squared? That is x raised to 2. Okay? How about 4? The perfect square of 4 is 2 raised to 2. Pag binalik ulit natin yan, babalik ulit yan dito. X raised to 2, x times x squared. 2 times 2, 4. Okay, minus. Kasi minus nga yung given natin na symbol. Okay? Next. Now, mas mabilis na sa atin mag-factored form. Given this rules or yun yung binigay na formula para makuha natin yung factored form niya. So, yung x squared natin, this is the a. Okay? And our form is our b. So, ito na yun, x and 2. So, our factored form, bring down the x, yung nare-write na natin, and 2. X plus, okay, plus daw, plus 2. Yan yung first quantity natin. And second quantity, minus lang po natin, x minus 2. Napakasimple, di ba? As long as alam natin yung mga perfect square, hindi po tayo mahihirapan mag-factor. Another example. So our given is 9x squared minus 36. Again, first, alamin natin yung perfect square nila. Our first term is 9x squared minus 36. And we're going to find also the factor of, or the perfect square of 36. First, rewrite first as difference of two squares. What is the perfect square of 9?
Three, ma'am. Three.
Okay, 3. How about x squared? What is the perfect square of x squared?
Zero.
X squared? No, hindi po 0.
X, ma'am.
Okay, very good. C. Sino yon? Hailey? X. So therefore, the first term is the perfect square of 9x squared is 3x. Okay? How about 36? What is the perfect square of 36?
Six, ma'am.
Okay, very good. That is 6. So we have now the difference of two squares, 3x raised to 2 and minus 6 raised to 2. Okay, so mas mabilis na sa atin mag factored form. Using this formula, we can apply sa our first term, our A is 3x, our B is 6. Okay, therefore, bring down lang po natin 3x plus 6. Okay, ito yon. And 3x minus 6, so this is. So that is our factored form. So this is the final answer. Yung naka-factored form na po. So that is our factored form or factor. Now, so kung meron tayong tinatawag na difference of two squares, meron din po tayo may encounter na factoring sum and difference of two cubes. So kung kanina square, ngayon cubes naman. Okay? So, these are the possible numbers that has a perfect cube. So, what are those numbers? First is 8. Perfect cube of 2. Okay? Because si 8, ang perfect cube niya is 2 because 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, next, 27. The perfect cube of 3 because 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27.
27.
Okay?
27, ma'am.
Okay? So, therefore, the perfect cube of 27 is 3 raised to 3. Next, how about number 3? 64. That is the perfect cube of 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, perfect cube of 4. Another example, 125. 125 is a perfect cube of 5. And 216 is a perfect cube of 6. Okay? So, marami pang ibang numbers na merong perfect cube. So, explore na lang natin. But this is the possible numbers. Okay? For example, okay, so in factoring sum and difference of two cubes, so ano mapapansin natin kanina? Factoring difference of two squares. Bakit hindi kasama si sum doon? Okay? Hindi kasama si sum sa factoring difference of two squares kasi kapag sum na po siya, magkaiba na po sila ng sagot. So possible na hindi babalik sa dating given or original expression. So how about factoring sum and difference of two cubes? Okay, so ganito dapat yung magiging factored form natin. Kapag daw po sum, kapag plus yung given, okay, for example, 3a plus b cube, ay 3 cube plus b cube is ganito po magiging factor niya. Okay? Kapag naman daw po minus yung given natin, for example, a cube minus b cube, ganito naman po dapat yung magiging factor natin. Okay? Ano mapapansin natin? Kapag positive yung, or kapag sum yung given natin. So, first quantity natin, positive. But the second quantity, yung second term natin is negative sign. Okay po? How about kapag minus naman? Of course, the first quantity natin, yung naka-factored form na, is minus yung first quantity, but the second quantity is positive po lahat. Okay, for example, so example number 1, factor x cubed plus 27. So this is our given x cubed plus 27. So now, let's identify yung first term natin na x cube, ano ba yung perfect cube niya? And yung second term natin na 27, ano po ba yung perfect cube ng 27? Okay?
3. 3.
Okay, wait lang po ah. So, ito yung gagawin natin. Since yung given natin is positive, so therefore, ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? Now, paano po ba mag-factor, ma'am, ng ganyan? So first, tulad nung ginawa natin kanina, rewrite. I-rewrite muna natin yung perfect cube nila. Okay, rewrite as the sum of two cubes. Okay, so x cube. The perfect cube of x cube is x raised to 3. Because x times x squared times x cube. Again po, kapag nag-multiply ng variables times variables, i-add lang po natin lagi yung exponent. Ano ba yung exponent? Tulad ng
Yung 3,
square.
ma'am.
Okay, yung 3 or raised to 3. That is the exponent. Okay, so yung perfect cube ng x cube is x raised to 3. How about 27? What is the perfect cube of 27?
3. 3.
Okay, 3. Because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27.
27.
Okay, so meron na tayong na-rewrite. So, hindi na tayo mahihirapan mag-factor. So, therefore, i-distribute lang muna natin to. Gagawin muna natin tong ganitong factor. So, for example, okay, bring down the x and 3. Yung nakuha natin kanina. So, x plus 3. Gaya nito, a plus b. So, we have now. Next, the second quantity, x, lalagyan lang natin ng squared. Yung x natin, tulad nito. So, squared, x squared, minus, ano ba yung a? Yung x, yun yung x natin. Minus x times, what is our b? Ito yung 3. Okay?
3.
Minus x times 3 plus b squared. B squared. Saan pa nanggagaling yung b squared? Ito po yung 3 natin. Lalagyan lang ng squared. So we have now the second quantity. And our factored form now is x plus 3, bring down, and then bring down also the x squared. I-multiply lang natin tong dalawa, which is the x times 3. So, wala namang nauunang variable bago ang number kasi ang pangit naman, di ba, pag x3. So, wala pong ganon. Laging nauuna yung number bago yung variable. So, therefore, x squared minus x times 3. That is 3x. Okay. So, ilalagay lang natin si 3x dun sa unahan dapat kasi nandun talaga yung pwesto niya. So, minus 3x. Kukupihin lang natin tong sign na minus kasi susundan natin to. Yung original na formula dapat. So, we have 3x plus, okay, 3 squared or 3 times 3, that is 9.
9.
Okay, so this is now the final answer or our factored form. As long as alam nyo to, so hindi kayo maliligaw. As long as alam nyo yung mga paano maghanap ng perfect cube, mas madali lang po sa inyo mag-factor. Another example, okay, factor y cube minus 8. So this time, ang example po natin is difference naman po or minus. So ano po ba yung gagamitin natin? Let's use this one. Let's use this formula. Kapag minus, dapat ganito yung magiging factor niya. So first, rewrite as difference of two cubes. What is the perfect cube of y cube? Y raised to 3. How about 8? A perfect cube of 3. 2 times 2 times 2, that is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Okay. So, susundan na natin tong formula na binigay sa atin. Okay? So, since minus, yung first quantity natin is minus din. Bring down y minus 2.
2.
Okay. And our second quantity, as you can see, lahat po yan is plus yung ginagamit natin na sign. Walang negative dito sa second quantity. So, bring down y, lalagyan lang po ng squared, tulad ng binigay sa atin ng formula, plus y, which is a, ito yon, times, what is our b? This is 2. So, y times 2 plus ulit. What is our b again? This
2.
number 2. So, squared lang natin. Okay? Now, our factored form. So, copy or bring down y minus 2, which is the first term, and our first quantity and our second quantity, bring down y squared plus, again, multiply lang po natin to. Y times 2,
y.
ikat lang natin si 2 sa harap, which is 2y, plus 2 squared, which is 2 times 2,
4.
4.
4.
Okay, so that is now our final